Hey, what's up, guys? Before we get into the meat and potatoes of this quick video, for those of you who've been following along with the MagFed paintball ammo, I made an air stripper. The thinking on that was that the lighter rounds, as they leave the muzzle, if they're not oriented perfectly straight, the skirt of them with the muzzle, that they're going to get kicked to one side, and that's going to cause them to flutter until they stabilize at some point down range. So the idea of the air stripper is to prevent that. I'll show you the results. This is not it. This is those donkey punches that we shot the other day. And this is the same piece of cardboard. So this is the buckshot that I shot off camera. Before that, we got 175 millimeters center to center, our largest spread. And then this is what I did with the stripper. So -5 millimeters. I would say that that is definitely still within the margin of error and very inconclusive. I'm thinking that with an air stripper, intentionally, originally what I wanted to do was make something real small, as small as it could be. But now I'm thinking that to make an air stripper that works is going to have to be custom tailored to a specific round, in particular the weight, and pressure, as well as length of barrel. So I think it would probably have to be a custom deal if you were to get any really good results with one. I might play around with it a little bit more, but still it's a compromise, because you're just adding length to something that, typically you want to have as small as possible, unless you're like me, who just likes shooting these things for the fun of it. All right. Now, a lot of you have never even seen one of these new in the box, but this is a Bumblebee, one of the first draws to be imported to the U.S. The black and yellow version. It was those, and then they came out with the classic, which was just all black. Both of them only took the 30-round spring-fed magazine, and made in Russia. And that, up until very recently, was where all the AK-47s were made. And you wonder why you can't get these anymore. This is probably a 93 model, so that makes it 30 years old, and it's been in the box this whole time. As far as the box goes, there's unopened. There's one. You see where somebody opened the case with a box cutter, and that is where the rear sight punched through at some point. Got our serial number over here. Won't be able to tell exactly what year this one is until I get into it. But I acquired this and two others a few years ago, and I built the other two out and sold them like immediately, and held on to this one for a rainy day. So what I'm doing with it is just seeing, before I even open it up, just seeing if anybody wants me to turn it into that. That one's mine. That's the one that I broke every record that I cared about with. And I didn't get that one new. So, yeah, this is an 03. Wait a minute. That's right. We can tell. Okay, so this is an 04. First two numbers of the serial number. So if you've got one and you're curious what year it was made, first two numbers is your year, and then the model, and then your actual serial number. So if you don't have any clue about what this is, if you're new here, I will throw in some clips here.
Finish him! All too easy.
Bye, guys. Now, I actually have done this before, but when I did it the other time, the tablet caught on fire.
That ain't a lantern, that's a torch.
Whoa!
Wait a minute, you shot your damn silencer off.
It's alright.
There's gonna be more vines coming up in that damn pile next year than...
That's how you carve a pumpkin with Mason Dawson. But if I find somebody who wants one of these, they are digitally controlled BB machine guns. They shoot steel BBs. My partner Sergey is the one who made the awesome aftermarket circuit boards for them. The current version is the SB5K. I'm not sure. I don't remember what I've got in here. But yeah, that's like the most awesome board, and I've got a couple of those left. And it'll shoot a maximum fire rate of 5,000 rounds a minute. I think it's got 12 other lower fire rates you can play around with. This button controls your pulse width duration, otherwise known as dwell time. It just controls how long voltage is applied to the solenoid to open the valve. And you've also got a 1 to 10 round burst setting. Your display tells you what it is, but this gives you your 1 to 10 round burst. It'll give you number 1 through 10 that shows up there. And anything in between you have it set on, it's going to shoot that many times at whatever fire rate you have it on. And then you'll see after 10, it goes to 3 dashes, and that indicates full auto, and it'll shoot full auto on whatever fire rate you have it on. We use paintball tanks for these. It will come with a shutoff. It'll come with a black one that's a little higher quality than this one. I get those and I just go ahead and rebuild them right out of the box because the seals that they come with are trash. But that'll allow you to turn off and on your paintball tank and leave it connected. We went so long without that. But yeah, that's a real nice feature that we've acquired over the years. It'll come with at least an AR-15 stock adapter. If you've got your favorite AR-15 stock already, you can just screw it in into that. These are the solid aluminum ones. It's one-piece machined aluminum. As far as barrels, this one is a Drawsmax barrel, but I've got some of the Russian barrels, and we'll go through the different links that I have, and yours will come with a carbon fiber shroud. The shroud is actually, strangely enough, it's what holds these two halves together with a nut. Now, some of the Russian barrels have the barrel screws in and clamps the barrel nut in here, and then this front part slides on. So this nut is what holds. These are all pieces. This is not the barrel. That's just like a piece that goes around the barrel. You might be able to see the barrel inside there. But yeah, so when all the shroud pieces go on, this is what holds it together, this end nut. But yeah, these Drawsmax barrels, originally this was Jim C's design. So the vast majority of the barrels out there like this are Drawsmax. The only thing I don't like about this design, it looks cool as hell, but all that metal makes it really heavy. I can do rails on the bottom here and on the other side. It's not something I really promote. I like them looking clean like they are. Now, the Bumblebees do not come with a top rail. I believe I have a factory top rail we can pop on there. Let's see what else. Yeah, by the time I'm done with it, it takes 6 14-500s that you'll need to get, and you just use those in there instead of double A's. You can see where I blew this one up one time. But yeah, they're tough as hell. They're built like tanks. Made to be run over by tanks, I suspect. Yeah. Damn thing caught on fire. It turned it into a road flare one day. Whoops. So, yeah, I'm not going to build this if I don't build it specifically for someone. I just figured that it's time to start looking for a home for it. And once this one's gone, this might be the last build I do. Kind of sad. All right, guys. Later.